Now, we have been bringing you these images for 4 days. Cairo, days after an assault on our embassy, remains a security threat even at this hour. These riots are spreading like plague to nearly 20 countries. Now, well, the 4 Americans who die at the hands of these radicals arrived home to the United States today, and President Obama was on hand at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland for the return of the remains. Now, while the president did make time for the somber ceremony, it came on the 3rd straight day of campaign events for the Anointed One. Instead of dedicating his time to the anti-American violence that's erupting overseas, Obama attended a private fundraiser in Washington earlier today that was closed to the press. Now, the voters are paying close attention to the president's inaction as the Rasmussen daily tracking poll, well, I guess that halo after the convention is gone. I call it the Clinton halo, as he now trails Mitt Romney 48-45. Joining me with reaction, the author of the brand new book.
Hard to say, isn't it?
It's hard.
Although you, I don't know, but the crew looks very familiar to me.
You came in and got a standing ovation.
Well, it was very nice people who we've worked with.
First of all, we see each other all the time. Our offices are right next to each other.
I wish you'd not use a speakerphone so much. It's very loud. It goes right through the door.
You hear me cursing some nights, huh? You hear my Beckel moments?
Every so often.
Well, it's good to see you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Well, look, the first book drove me nuts.
Yeah, right. This will do.
Jesus is a liberal and OJ's innocent.
Yeah, that was my book, Red, White, and Liberal. Thank you for voting my last book. I really appreciate it.
I guess I can't thank Obama. No, there are things I can thank Obama for.
Here we go.
$6 trillion in debt.
Get the tongue out of the cheek.
$6 trillion in debt. We can thank him for the deficit.
You can thank the liberals for almost everything that has happened that progressively has helped this country, from our founders who were liberal. In fact, they were radical. Our liberal document, the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, and I make the case that...
They mentioned God, our founding document, Alan said creator.
Well, most of our deities were liberal. Jesus was liberal. Buddha was liberal. See, don't you miss me?
I don't miss you because I see you every night.
Yeah, but don't you miss this? Apparently not.
No. Listen, people ask me every time I'm out about you, and I tell them how great you're doing. This is another part of your success.
Look,
your radio show is a big
glad
success.
That after carrying you for 12 years, you've done very well on your own. I think that's... Look, first of all, in terms of those polls, you know that the Wall Street Journal poll out today in those swing states that Obama and that somebody's got to win. Whoever wins those wins the presidency. In Florida, Virginia, and Ohio, Obama is ahead by 5 to 7 points, and that's a problem for Romney.
Can I ask you a question? All right.
Yes.
The president said he'd cut the deficit in half. We'll have $6 trillion at the end of 4 years of new Obama debt.
Yep.
The president said he'd create jobs. We will have fewer Americans working after 4 years. The president said this is now the second downgrade we've got. Unemployment, housing, net worth of people, and now the Middle East is burning.
Right.
Tell me where
the
he's
Middle
successful.
East burning is not the president's fault, and I think it's outrageous that people on the right, and Romney in particular, is using that to play politics.
Well, I'm saying it more louder than he is.
Okay, well, I think that's
this is what Obama... Let me show you what Obama said when he was campaigning.
You want to blame Romney if he's president every time there's a crisis anywhere in the world?
Let me show you what Obama said. If he's elected...
You want to blame whoever's president for every crisis anywhere in the world?
Can I show you? This is what Obama promised, just like he'd cut the deficit in half. Watch this.
I truly believe that the day I'm inaugurated, not only does the country look at itself differently, but the world looks at America differently. If I'm reaching out to the Muslim world, they understand that I've lived in a Muslim country, and I may be a Christian, but I also can understand their point of view. And so I'm intimately concerned with what happens in these countries and the cultures and the perspectives that these folks have. And those are powerful tools for us to be able to reach out to the world.
The day I'm inaugurated, it's going to change. Then he went to Cairo and apologized.
We don't know how worse things would have been. Don't forget, 9/11 happened on the watch of the previous president.
You missed my
point. How worse
things
would have been. You think he's responsible for every ill that's happening everywhere in the world and every violence that's erupting? You want to blame on President Obama? And Mitt Romney's been very nonspecific about whatever he would do about anything.
Asking me,
no specificity.
I'll give you an example.
Sure.
How is it that I predicted with pinpoint accuracy that the Muslim Brotherhood would come to power during the Arab Spring, and this president, with all the intelligence, he didn't get what was coming? How come he was wrong?
You claim you like democracy. You like Mubarak. You'd rather have a dictator in place in Egypt? You'd rather have that. And then there's democracy.
I'll take the Shah and Iran over the Ayatollah, and I'll take Mubarak over the Muslim Brotherhood.
And you had the Bush doctrine, which is let's get democracy around the world. And when democracy happens and Hamas gets elected or the Muslim Brotherhood gets elected, all of a sudden you don't like democracy.
No. Do you know what the Muslim Brotherhood's motto is? Allah our objective, the Prophet our leader, the Quran our law, jihad our way, dying in the way of Allah our highest hope. And President Morsi said that Jews are vampires.
You're talking about an extreme faction, not the political faction that got elected.
That's the President Morsi.
matter is, do you like democracy? Should people have the right to vote for who they want in office? If so, you have to then
support. If
support.
Obama didn't see this coming,
Wait a minute.
he's either dumb or naive.
The Egyptian people voted for this. Do you like representative democracy or not?
I don't know why I like you so much. I really don't. How did we survive 4 years, 12 years together?
Because deep inside, there's that inner liberal as I come waiting to come out, just like in that book.
Your books are terrific, except it drives me nuts.
It's good for your low blood pressure. It brings it up to a normal level.
And that does
I'm
it
happy
for us
to help.
tonight. Thank you, Alan. And
Thanks for
stay
having
with the
me.
Fox News Channel.